Hello, everybody. My name is Mark. We're back playing Blueprints Day 36. We're here. All right. What happened last time we played? We got some candle shenanigans happening. We found the tomb again, and we were able to light a lot of the candles within it using the burning glass. I will endeavor to remember the name of it now. Not quite sure what we're looking for today. We're looking to make things happen, but that doesn't necessarily mean burning glass. We have in the code check the power hammer, so keep that in mind. I would love to see the conservatory today. I want to change the rarity of more things, because it feels like some of the options we're getting so far have not been the most exciting changes. I mentioned this before, I think, but I would really love to change up the rarity of the walk-in closet and increase how common the attic is. Okay, so let's think. We don't have an offering. Let's go with the shrine today, because we keep taking tool shed, and root cellar doesn't excite me that much. Probably don't want to pick up that chest again. And we got tons of money. This will be the day I get the book. So with that in mind, we're gonna donate $3. I don't think we've done that one before. The high roller. Okay, so I actually quite like this one. Every time we use a dice, we get $5. And then how do we spawn it again? Each time you get a shop room, you get a dice. Not too bad. We have the money to be drafting shop rooms as well. We're going to endeavor to use our steps more wisely, because it's been proving to be an issue. I realize, thinking back further on some of the past runs, I have been mismanaging my steps a bit more than I need to in some cases. Let's go straight into the den. To the corner. We could take nursery. We still have 3 doors. I'm okay with this. We don't necessarily need the money of the pantry nor the door. There is a gem on the table. Getting gemmed up. Workshop will appear again, I feel. Do we want to get even more gemmed up with the parlor? We did lose parlor last time for the first run in quite a while. Do we just take workshop and see what's on the table? The thing is, I want a door to the left, kind of. Take parlor, I guess. There's only one true statement. The gems are in a box with a false statement. There are 2 true statements. Okay. If this is false, there are 2 false statements. This can be true, and this is false. Which means the gems are in a box with a true statement, which means it would be in this. If this is false, there are 2 true statements, so this is true, and this would be true. The gems are in a box with a false statement, so it's blue. We did 2 different pathings, and we got blue that time. And hey, they are blue indeed. We'll continue through this door for now. Take storeroom for keys, get the dead end out of the way. We'll have 2 more doors. See how this feels. Start doing some backtracking. This is why you get some steps early. Look at that. There's even a trunk. I almost missed it. Need to be on the lookout for these. We'll pop it early because you don't need keys necessarily early. And we have 2. And hey, look at that. Immediately worth. Generally, I think it's pretty worth to open trunks if you can. Let's open this door, I guess. Spare bedroom. We did take nursery. This goes straight through into the house. Let's go right though. Actually, let's check on the table. There is a gem, it appears. We don't necessarily need it. Crazy vault. That's a crazy vault. Commissary. We have money. We'll get a dice. Crazy vault. Shovel, metal detector, sleeping mask, salt shaker. This is a crazy commissary. What are we looking for? The shovel for sure. Sleeping mask is some synergy. We could actually go back, double back, and get some extra steps if we buy sleeping mask right now. We don't necessarily need to buy Salt Shaker immediately, but I think you do have to buy Metal Detector if you see it. Because it'll just pay for itself eventually. It's just going to be kind of slow. But if you get one key, then it becomes pretty fast. And then Sleeping Mask, and we'll save the rest of the money for now. We're probably going to see Library Nook coming up, which is a little unfortunate, maybe. But let's continue for now. We don't necessarily need to eat the steps using the Sleep Mask right now. This is a little rough. Do I want to use the dice? We could get some money with it. Let's do it. Let's be a little more free with our dice. And we'll go with Pantry this time. Eat an apple. I don't know if apples maybe are worth saving for experiments, but definitely drawing room here. We'll get a corner piece. Maybe another conservatory. And actually, hey, this is a gem room. I always forget now. I thought I had to go to the painting for a second. Sorry, the drawing. And then we open this up. It adds up to 19. Is it 0514? Or 0415? Disnoof. Alright. This is the corner. Solarium. Utility closet. This is actually a pretty good utility closet. Solarium I'm been a little disappointed with. It will have probably a dirt pile. Trying to think. What is okay, you know what? I think early utility boxes underrated. In my I've been underrating it. We're gonna see security, so I think this is okay. I think we're gonna see security before we start seeing keycard doors. Is my logic there. I don't know why it's doing this. And also, what's up with this cabinet thing? We brought the burning glass over here once and it didn't do anything. This is definitely a big hallway moment. If we can get a hallway closet here, that might be pretty good. We'll go into this. Actually got a proc on the metal detector. Not that I can find it. Am I okay? It's one singular penny in the corner. Bedroom probably. And we can look inside for free. What about this door? Is this the hallway, the fabled hallway closet we've been speaking of? I think it is. Key card. And the compass. Now I'm like wondering, do I actually want to have the keycard system off? I think the ideal is we find it and turn it up. Although it doesn't matter either way now that I'm thinking about it. Right? I don't think it matters either way. So the question is, how do we want to do things? I guess we go into the bedroom because it's free and it's right here. No item. And then big hallway moment again. Problem is this might be locked doors coming up. I think it's big hallway moment. We don't necessarily need to enter it. We go back using our 70 steps. Double back on nursery bedroom. Not that we have to, but because we can. And start going this way. So just step in here real quick. Get some of our steps back before the journey. And then we step in here and get even more. And we're actually at basically at the same level of steps that we were. Is this another hallway moment? I do want workshop. I would love workshop and security. But it's just like I'm trying to manage the doors correctly. Like if we get workshop coming out of this right here, I'll be pretty okay with it. Or security, and hey, we got it. Got the broken lever, so now we just need a battery pack and we can make something useful, although that said we already have a power hammer in This is not great. Power hammer in the coat check. Do we dead end the patio? No. West wing hall, not great. Aquarium. I mean, aquarium is a bedroom and a dig spot. Costs a gem, but you usually get a gem inside. And it'll also be a green room. And it's a shop. So it's aquarium here. No gem, but that is because we didn't have any green synergies yet. Now suddenly we have more steps than we started with, which is kind of nuts. Another hallway moment. We did darkroom thing, like we did do the utility thing. I never know how this works with darkroom. I kind of want to take it because I don't necessarily want to be flooding my deck with hallways if I don't have to. So it did go power out. We have so many steps we can go back to utility closet. If we're going back to utility closet, like I'm gonna do it because then we'll get rid of the debuff on us in the dark room. I guess I should check the workshop to see if we have anything, but I don't think we do. But I'm just thinking to myself, what is the benefit of having the keycard off if you have the keycard? One way or the other. You know what I mean? I don't think there's a real answer either way. I think they're both just good. You either have the keycard, turn up security, it's good, or you turn off the power and turn up security, it's good. That makes sense? Trying to think if there's anything else. There's not. Losing some steps doing this, but just kind of making things happen, I think. Let's go in this doorway because we're here. And here's the security, and this actually connects our pathways. It's not too bad. And then we take. Then we step inside, do our experiment, as well as security things, such as viewing the estate. We have a gem, coin, and trunk hidden around, which is not great for my observation skills here. And then the offline mode doesn't matter because we just turned it back on. Is there any benefit to having offline mode is kind of what I'm wondering. Oops. Went to the wrong thing there. Log in network. Type in the password again. Staff services. I guess probably order another magnifying glass. Just keep doing this every time. Even though that was a big shop, not getting a magnifying glass there. I'd rather get magnifying glass than salt shaker, I feel. Now we want RTA. Quickly log in. Please quickly log in. No dial-up. No whammies. This is kind of interesting. Whenever you draft a shop room, add 3 aquariums to the pool. This would give us $5 every time we draft a shop room. These aquariums are shop rooms. And every time we have dice, oh, this is crazy. We have to try this with this blessing for sure. This might be like the second or best stuff we got going, blessing we've had, and experiment potentially on how things go here. I guess we'll continue this way instead of stepping around. Is this Mechanarium moment? We do have workshop, security, and utility closet. This is 4 doors. Or do we redraw and hope for something better? We could get pool room, actually, but pool room leads... It's not like... I would rather have pool room pointed left. Locker room is a key room. Sauna is a tomorrow room. Pump room is a mechanical room. I'm kind of tempted by the pool. Just because I want the Mechanarium to pop off, you know what I mean? And yeah, there's trunks. I think this is okay. And we actually can just go back to darkroom too. Let's draft pool. I don't think there's gonna be anything on the bench. It doesn't appear so. And we can't loot the trunks, so also keep an eye out for trunks. Apparently we're missing one. As well as a gem. There's the gem. I don't know why I'm thinking that there's gonna be something new here. Go for the dead end here. Start having to use keys. And this is a pretty good reading nook, probably. Or do we take a walk-in closet out of the pool? What are we hoping for with walk-in closet? I guess more keys. We did get a key. We also got a cupcake. And a couple gems. Cupcake's 10 steps. I feel like I've only ever seen a cupcake in this room. And it was only once before. Nice courtyard. Okay, pump room. Okay, dining room. Dining room you'd prefer probably a little deeper. Courtyard is profit doors. Pump room is mechanical. Let's go courtyard. Get some more green synergy going. Get some gems. There's a trunk. Now the question is, do we start using keys on trunks? Because we're going to be in the key territory. Although we did turn up security and we're seeing some lockpicks. I'm going to say let's do it. Dice and money. We got to start using these dice. Stat. Let's go for another dead end here. Solarium is pretty poggy dead end. We could also go library and hope for a bookshop. We don't quite have the money for it. Let's go solarium. There's a dig spot. More green synergy, perhaps. Nothing else going on here, though. Some coins. Okay, let's keycard. Attic. Attic is interesting because it's I want it. The kennel, we do have shovel. We don't necessarily want hallway. We do and we don't. This will be a fifth hallway for tomorrow. And we're kind of key starving. Attic is like such a great pick most of the time. Broken lever. I'm trying to think of like what we're looking for. Magnifying glass, of course, to get some fire again if we want. We don't have to craft it right away either. But I don't necessarily know what we're doing with fire. And then what else could we craft? I don't know, like a power shovel I don't really like. Let's go kennel. Kennel makes sense here, I think. And then I think we keep going forward until we see a reason to turn around. Good boy. We got turn up, unlock the doors. Thank you, dogs. This is a decent foyer. Yeah, I think so. And then we can take the Grand Hall or whatever it's called, Great Hall. I am realizing we're probably not going to be able to get to Lady Epson's room, but I guess there's no reason to for us unless we take the one. We have to have the key, is basically what I'm getting at, and you have to go to the tomb for that. Do we just say corridor to go to the corner? I think that seems right. And then we save dice and just see how like much of a way we can go. We still not seen the armory, so I think we take it, especially with $27. I don't know how much stuff costs in there. I don't even know what's in there. Office? We're starting to bleed gems. Let me think. Office has a gem, so it's a gem back. And also you can spread some money. Is there anything else of value there? I gotta remember to, when we go to the shelter next, to check the emails in shelter. Actually, I'm just gonna write that down in the notes. Check email in shelter. Music room? This seems like a really good music room, as much as I don't want to spend two gems on it. The problem is I'm at this like the weird non-sweet spot of money where like I don't have enough money where I'm like I have enough money where I feel like I don't need more. But I'm not quite rich enough to be able to like buy stuff in the luxury shop. Trade gems for keys. It is a big key. Let's go music room. Garage key. We can't actually use that, so that's big wasted. So we learned our lesson maybe. I didn't consider that it could be garage key. I guess we take pool hall for more keys. $11. 16, 11, 22, 2. This is where I say numbers at you. 8 squared is 64. Minus 20 is 44. Divided by 11 is 4. 12 minus 5 is 7. Times 2 is 14. Divided by 7 is 2. Squared is 4. Alright, well, that's an okay key. Let's see if we can get a nice door coming up. This is a pretty nice door. It's a power source, and it's mechanical. Again, we're running low on things. I'm trying to think. Worst case scenario, we could go like guest bedroom, mail room, and then either go to back to the pool or pop out the foundation. Because we could theoretically go back to the foundation via the underground with our keycard. We could just continue with this boiler room. The problem is it's a gem, and we're running low on gems. As I'm sure you've heard me lament. You heard me lamau. I think that's the way you want it. Because I don't think I ever have to go into that red door again, as far as I know. Do we use a special key here? I think we do. We use the silver key. And we're hoping for Mechanarium, probably. Oof. Do I try to make Chamber of Mirrors work? Is it too early to do Chamber of Mirrors? Because the problem with Chamber of Mirrors is we're going to start seeing rooms we've already seen before. And I don't want to see, like, another workshop, you know? I don't want to see another pantry. This is a scary Chamber of Mirrors. We can't take vestibule. Oh, I really wanted to, okay, we're rerolling. I just can't have that. Can't have that evil in my life, you know? We're taking Mechanarium. We got, I want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I missed security workshop. So we got 5 doors. So that's all the main doors plus an extra door. What does this extra door give me? Hey, look at that. Except that's not the path we're looking for, unfortunately. Maybe I shouldn't have taken Mechanarium. I guess we use the key. This sucks, but it's not the end of the world, I don't think. Losing half our steps. And it gives us an extra door opening. Some keycard doors as well. And hey, look at that, actually, it's the Mechanarium passage too. So we could just go to the basement right now and then go to Foundation. Or rather, opposite, I suppose. Let's open these doors. Oh, they're all keycard doors. It's a nice showroom. Connects us to the pool. We can't take it. Dang. Treasure trove? Coat check? Coat check for power hammer. What do we want? There's the greenhouse, I think. I guess we got it. We don't got it, but I think we're gonna take it. And then maybe we can store something else. I do think I undervalue the ability to store things a little bit, but... not great. I think it has to be locker room. Reroll. Doesn't have to be anything. Foyer's has unlocked all these, so this might be some keys back, and it's a... just literally open all of these. And it's a door. We did get a key as well. Great Hall Foyer is kind of crazy, for sure. Or rather, the other way around. Couple more keys. This is actually a huge Great Hall. And then this is a dead end. Clock tower. I'm thinking, like, if it's clock tower, where do we go? We gotta rush weight room and see from there. Boudoir's a gem, and dice. And bedroom. We're losing a little bit of steps. I think we need the gem. We need to keep some gem economy going. You know how I feel about having at least two. I was gonna say, why do I hear the dog? But it's next door is why. Ten steps out of the room's kind of crazy. It's keeping our step economy going. Okay, back to weight room, I suppose. Got 6 keys. I'm suddenly feeling quite a bit better about things. And this is like a free door, so there's no reason not to take this, I don't think. In hindsight, there's reasons, but... we don't really get the benefit of study here. Do we reroll? Oh, let's reroll. There is a... Is it just vestibule? I don't really want it to be vestibule, I'll be real. Because I don't really want to use these gems like this. I wish I didn't take Mechanarium early. Like, that's the problem with Mechanarium right now. Is I want to see it later. It's popping up a little too early. What's the benefit of pump room? We can go to the pool, unlock those chests, those trunks. We have to kind of go back there anyway. What about clock tower? I don't really want to spend the gems though, you know? Oh, there's a trunk right here. So actually, because the pump room's right here as well, we might as well go down and spend these keys in the last bit of the reservoir. Well, okay, we don't have to do the pump room just yet. Or the basement. In fact, we didn't even step inside the antechamber, so... this is big hallway moment for sure. Shoutouts to having 5 hallways in your deck. Classroom. And then we can get drafts. We get crazy drafts at a classroom. Not happy to spend the gem. It is what it is. Spending a key as well. Now we draft. We could launder some currency. Bunk room's not a terrible pick here. Treasure trove? The problem is I don't know what's inside the treasure trove, and that's gonna be our last gem. Last time I had money, right? Of course it has money. We'll have like $10 in there probably. But what's in the chest? There's like a chest in there. We're gonna take it. Spend our last gem. I'm opening this up. We have so many keys. The green memos you find in this room will always be true? What? What do you mean? I'm sketchy that you can... It's sketched out that you can walk back here. It feels like there's something going on with this place. Oh, it's foundation. I was like, what is this? These little purple boxes, man. Well, what if this is false? The green memos you find in this room will always be false. What does that mean? Am I missing something? If we count small gates... I'm upset at that. What the heck does that... Is it, what? What do you mean? Is it going to be different every time you go into this room? I guess we'll have to find out in time. There's a chance there'll be a gem on the table is my only logic for dormitory here. We got 4 dice, we should use it. This is hurting, what I'm doing here to myself. Why is there so much luggage in this hall? I guess it's only one luggage tray. Luggage cart. Look, this is just big doors. And then we can re-roll. I'll be real, I don't know what I'm looking for. Sauna freezer. Actually, low-key is what we're looking for. Okay. So we got sauna. It's even a gem. You gallery? You gathering me? I don't like this planetarium. We take mailroom. We get disappointed by the package, I'm sure. Amateur lockpick kick, coupon book, and 2 gems. Okay, so not extremely terrible. We're out of dice. This is the last letter we read. He's talking about the people. We saved that. Another successful experiment, another letter. You've certainly been keeping yourself busy. I've spent the last few days racking my brain trying to come up with new clues for you. I've reminded of your mother's aptly named book, A New Clue, and how fiendishly she hid the clues for her readers within its pages. Don't worry, I won't be hiding my clues for you in imagery or requiring you to comb through the text with a magnifying glass. The truth is, I'm not nearly as clever or creative as she was. The best I could muster trying to be cryptic and mysterious would be something like break the bricks in the weight room with something that has a handle and is very heavy. I'm afraid that in spite of my best efforts, that result is not quite as cryptic or even less mysterious. I suppose I'll leave the riddles to your great uncle and his niece. And I don't have the magnifying glass for this stamp again. Um. Okay, so we go back to pool. Still can't afford the dang Swimbird. I need 24 more dollars. Which is like 4 more dice. The treasure trove eventually will add up, I suppose. Okay, we gotta be smart with our steps. For the moment. Fortunately, this is the only way to go for the second. And then now, we think about things. I guess we go back to pool. If we're going back to pool, we'll probably do pump room. I don't want to necessarily use the keys on the pump room, though. Or on the reservoir. We probably go to pool first, so let's train pool, and then we can come back here. We can come back here, apologies. So we do some pool math yet again. In that, I probably need to drain one of the tanks, and by one of them I mean this one in particular, which is ready. Fill that up. Unfortunately, it's going to take a sec, but just a sec. Uno momento, por favor. Almost. And then now we're good. We have to go the long way through the kennel, which is through Mechanarium as well. Sucks that we didn't get the upgrade disc in here. I feel like we're really shooting for, like, we need 5 or 6 doors on Mechanarium at all times. Man, we really made quite the route. It might have been faster to go to Foundation. Both in time and in steps. Yeah, I'm kind of regretting this. We have to go to Aquarium. Man, we still didn't see Conservatory this run. I guess I gotta, like, reroll on corners more often. Can I even make anything with this? Right, Compass Shovel is Dowsing Rod. I don't like that item much. I just realized we're not gonna have anything in the coat check. Unless I can somehow get back there with our measly amount of steps left. Which is looking less likely as I continue stepping. Oh, I did get Sledgehammer. When did I get Sledgehammer? Is this a silver key? I do not want to use a silver key here. Oh, we're out of rerolls. Oh no. I guess we take Observatory. Man, I was really hoping we could get Sauna Freezer finally. It feels like it's been so long. The Sail and Skull. Oh man, if we got Skull earlier, theoretically, that would have been a thing. Unfortunately, that sale does not apply to the gift shop. And we already bought out the commissary. We don't have kitchen or bookshop. So we got a star at least there, and we avoided Draxus messing with us. We got 12 steps. I don't know if we can make it back to code check with 12 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, no. What if we go through Foundation? No, probably not. Although I'm tempted to try. We're gonna give it a shot. If this works, it'll be pretty good. We can only make this work by being so close to the entrance. How long is this? Long enough, I suppose. I'm not sure if I want to play again after this. I might go do something else. Did we learn anything in this? At least. I'm not sure we did. Okay, I guess we got mailroom. We learned, sort of, that he wants us to... We need the magnifying glass for the new clue, which makes sense to me. We didn't really learn anything about treasure trove. As much as I tried. And same with Mechanarium. Although I think the thing we're trying to learn is what that upgrade disc does. Did I not hit the button? Simon, don't get crushed! I honestly thought I was gonna die for a second there. But it just kind of phased through me. Yeah, an elevator coming down at me, it just phases through me. No big deal. Oh, we got a dig spots here. If I could turn up right now, that'd be pretty sick. Where are we going? Coat room? We actually... It's kind of nuts that I made it work like this. And also, we want to drain the reservoir again. So I'm glad we could go back. It would have been really nice if we actually did get a turn up, because then we could go back to the reservoir too. Now we gotta do this process all over again. Once again, weight room, making things matter. I gotta remember what the weight room is bottom. Great Hall is left. Secret Garden's left and right, but initially left. Greenhouse is bottom. Mechanarium is right. I don't know if that's right. I'm disappointed. I got too hasty with Mechanarium. I needed to get pump room first. I think the goal is utility closet common, security common, pool common, boiler room maybe common, and pump room. But I think pump room is harder to get common because you have to wait for pool room anyway. Low key, I want to turn off walk-in closet. There's a few other rooms, like maybe turn down storeroom. I don't know. Turn off pantry. I'm kind of sick of pantry. If I never see a pantry again, I might be okay with that. Back to coat check. We drop off a singular item. No vault keys or anything interesting like that. But at the very least, we got the power hammer. That's right, we got the hammer to open up the trunks. But that's not why we got it. This was an okay run. I guess anytime you get a full house, you can't be too upset. We do have a blessing for next time. And maybe we'll find a tomb again or something next time. And we'll also have the magnifying glass for next time as well. I feel like there's more candles, but I don't know. There's definitely at least one more wall to break. And there's like inside the safe house. When I was watching my friend play, she found this little note that has like, it looks like a breakable wall, but I don't know where that is. I thought I knew where it is, and I don't. So I gotta figure that one out. Alright, so let's call this a day. 37 allowance, 27 stars, $88 that were thrown down the drain. Really wish we found that freezer, man. Clockwork Chateau of Tomorrow. Too bad I didn't get the clock tower. Yeah, all things considered, I think we did good with this run. We made a lot of good decisions. I'm still not convinced about Solarium, but I guess it helped us get Foyer and Kennel. That's probably how that went down in Music Room, and then maybe even Boiler Room. Like, it probably affected some of these drafts. I don't know, it's hard to judge. Maybe you don't want to take Solarium too quick is what I'm thinking. But yes, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, click that like button. I'll see you next time. Bye!